Very messy, very weird.
Wow.
Update?
Update?
No update.
What the hell?
But guys, we're moving on.
That's the messiest part. No update. What the quap? What the quippity quap, dude?
Hey you all, how's it going? Welcome to the sunny side.
So fucking mad, bro. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the sunny side. In today's video, we're gonna be reacting to another Smosh Reddit stories. I picked out the best ones within the video, and I'm gonna be reacting to it. And hopefully they have some good stories with some good reaction with some good people. Yeah, if you want to be part of the fun, just click the link in the description to get to my Twitch. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Welcome back to Reddit Stories. I'm Shane, and today's theme is all about the mess. We got some messy stories here. And with me are two of the messiest people I've ever known.
Messy as fuck.
Angela and Amanda.
Gross.
Look, these stories are gonna get messy, so let's get ready.
Let's see what you got, man. Let's see what you got.
This comes from True Off My Chest.
Yo.
Also was posted on Spilled Spiced Tea.
What the
A
fuck?
Reddit I've never heard about, but I'm guessing it's for
Spilled tea.
Some spilled tea.
Yo.
Here we go. I think my husband's mistress thinks he is richer than he actually is. My best friend thinks I am a douche because I am keeping silent. Husband in quotation marks because we are not married legally. Throwaway,
Oh.
please let me vent here.
What the hell?
He's 39, I'm 39, mistress is 29, my best friend is 39. We have been together for 14 years, living together for 11.
There's so much exposition. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Is there
there's a
4
lot
people?
going on.
So there's 4 people involved. So she's talking about her husband. She says, we have been together for 14 years, living together for 11. He came and told me that he was in love about 3 weeks ago. I was surprised at the lack of I had to give at receiving such information. I did love him, but maybe my love has always been conditional, and its survival depends on it being reciprocated because it literally vanished the second he confessed to me that he was in love with another woman. What
the fuck?
He didn't want a separation, but to maybe open the relationship or let his feelings for her subside. I said it was over. It was like I never had feelings for him ever. He was taken aback by my indifference, which I thought, the audacity. Did he want me to be hurt and suffer? I told him that he should be relieved that he didn't cause pain. Instead, he has been sulking since. Last Friday, I got home and his mistress was there, sitting in my kitchen, sipping my tea. I felt nauseous because, seriously? I told him that this wasn't civil at all and to never be in my home again or I would call the cops. I went to my room and I heard her yelling at him for not standing up for her. Then I heard her saying something very curious. Why haven't you kicked her out yet? He was trying to tell her to lower her voice, whispering, later. We can discuss this later. She left and he came to me apologizing. He said, we didn't have sex here if this is what you're scared of. She just dropped by because I was working from home today. I told him that he had until the end of March to move out and to find somewhere to be during the weekends. This morning I changed all the locks. From now on, he isn't allowed in my place during my working hours. So if he starts later or finishes earlier, he needs to wait for me to come home and let him in. But his mistress's words stuck with me, so during the weekend, I have been stalking her social media. I think she thinks that he is rich, or at least that he owns my apartment. I think she also thinks that my parents' summer house and boat are his. Unfortunately, the loser has taken her there, probably bragging about his wealth because her hashtags were all about the good life. I was telling my best friend all of this, but she was more agitated than indignant on my behalf. She told me that he was scum not telling mistress the truth. I agreed, I know, right? But then she said I was no better, not explaining to her his situation either. I was dumbfounded, but she was serious. I told her that this wasn't my job to bring back mistress to earth. My best friend got very angry and demanded that
Her best friend seems like a girl's girl, but she's not being a girl's girl to the girl that needs to have the girl's girl. You know what I'm saying? Like she's being a girl's girl to the girl that's breaking up the family, and she thinks that she should have the mistresses back when the mistress is breaking them apart. What the fuck, bro? Oh, theory. The best friend is doing shit with the husband. So now that's why the best friend is defending the husband. Oh! That might be it.
I give her mistress's username
That might be it.
so that she could warn her. No, I said, she called me a bigger douche than he is then. I don't know what's going on with these people. Have they gone mad or have I? When did our moral compass go askew like this? Can someone tell me that I am not insane?
You're not insane.
What a crazy...
What?
them goddamn that shoe and that pant combination is fucking insane though. What we doing here? What the fuck? You about to fly off? What the fuck? You got that clog dancing drip there, Shane. What in the ass is going on there? What the hell?
Situation.
I also love that it's just mistress. Mistress.
I know, mistress. So mistress is there. The mistress clearly thinks he's rich,
There has to be an update.
but he's using all of her things,
Yeah.
bragging about it.
But why the moral compass needing to be about
No, the friend is weird.
the wife?
what's going on with the
You have to
friend?
warn him.
The friend is saying.
The friend said
Friend's saying you need to tell the mistress that
he's not
actually
rich.
not rich. It's
Exactly.
like,
I don't understand what that
you don't have to look out
What
for
does that
her.
mean?
No.
at all.
She's fine. That's not a lie that she needs to be warned about, right? Like, I think if he was like crazy or dangerous or something, it's like,
agree.
hey, you
Yeah,
should
yeah,
tell
yeah.
her that he's crazy.
It's like he steals money.
No,
Be
he's
careful.
he's like she's also hopping into a really messy situation knowing that he's married or in another relationship.
Yeah, everyone in this situation seems fucking bad. Everyone seems batshit crazy. The only one that seems normal is the wife that's not the wife, you know, because they're not really married, but I'm assuming it's common law. The husband seems crazy. The mistress seems crazy. The best friend is out of line. Why are you giving advice that's so fucking wrong? Like, that's just incorrect. Like, it's just rude. There has to be an update that brings it all to light. If it stops here, I'm dumb confused, bro.
Like, if already you know someone's kind of a liar and a backstabber in that kind of way, you can't be too surprised if it turns out they're lying to you about something.
This is messy.
It's just super messy, but
Literally.
like all these people are kind of willingly or the mistress is kind of willingly in this weird situation. She's doing the right thing by just kind of pushing it all away. And
Really? I think that she should talk to both of them at the same time and go, I just want to get this straight. You guys know that house is mine and this apartment is mine.
I guess I support that only in case this gets trickier if he continues to pretend, and that's going to be more invasive of her life. You know, she doesn't owe anyone anything, but like doing it as a means of just like.
But if they're going to her house.
Oh yeah, I think she's assuming that they've gone there. Maybe not.
The good life. What a cringiest
good life.
hashtag.
I know.
I don't understand.
She likes rich things because the hashtags she
The
uses.
good life?
I've never understood.
Hold up, bro. Angela's face is so intense look at her face right now. Her face is so intense all the time. Look at this.
The
Look at
hashtags she
The
uses.
good life?
this. What? Nothing was said for that to be the reaction. Look at her. She looks like she just got the most devastating news. Look at her fucking face, bro. Look at her face, bro. She looks so scared.
I've never understood. Like, there's a lot of times people don't understand. They don't know that they are the other person, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I understand that. But to willingly go and be like, oh, this person's married, and I'm with them, and I'm gonna be in a relationship with them.
I
I'm like,
think-
that's, to me, I've always thought that's a little crazy.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not the mistress's fault, but that person that they're dating could make them feel like they're the
It's
only
just
one.
kind of really love bombing them, telling
Or just
oh,
like
you're actually
manipulating
the
them, being
one.
like, I don't, like, give me another month or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave her. You're the one. And that makes them feel empowered to be like, I know I'm the other woman, but he loves me. Is usually what I feel like I see in like
Yeah.
Yeah.
television movies and stuff.
There doesn't feel like there's a lot of context here. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing too, though. My only point of reference is what I see in movies.
No, it's a very like surface story in many ways, but still.
So weird to be like, you have to tell him he's not rich.
yeah,
Some
she doesn't have to
people-
warn the girl at all. That's
Yeah,
on him.
Her saying she's worse than her husband is
What's
That's
going on with the
crazy.
friend?
That's
Friend's weird.
crazy.
The friend needs to take a shower because
wait a
she's
s-
messy.
Is the
Amanda,
friend-
Amanda, do we have the same thought process? Amanda?
Is the friend friends with the mistress?
They got there. You got to give them a second to get there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give him a little millisecond, a little pep. Give him a little pep in their step to get there. You know what I'm saying?
You know, she sounds like just she's got very strong morals in her own way.
I don't think so.
And she feels very strongly about it. That's fine.
Listen, you could tell that Shane's a Disney kid. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he was on the Disney Channel because this dude is moving like we're like we're moving in fairy tales. Okay, I'm just saying. I think that there's some fuck shit happening.
To believe that she should
think
tell the
wife
mistress,
fucked
but to
either
say
way.
you're worse than your husband who's literally having an affair and all this stuff is
Did the friend have an affair with the husband before?
Amanda, I think you on it. Look at Shane. He's like, ooh, heart's crushed. Disney's gone. Welcome to MTV. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe she was like, I fell for the boat.
Yeah.
I don't want her to
She's
fall
like,
for the
wait,
boat.
that house is yours? Oh,
Bunch of comments here. If the other woman had been
Please
completely
update, please
unaware he was
update.
married, telling her would be the right thing to do. However, she clearly went into this relationship with your husband knowing he's married. So f her. She can find out the hard way. OP responded, oh, she knows who I am since she works with him and he wears a wedding band. Someone else said, your soon-to-be ex-husband sucks, and
the
honestly,
person
I
not
don't
to
think that's
worry
your
about.
friend. Imagine sticking up for the mistress rather than trying to make you feel a bit better.
Facts.
Whether or not you are devastated, you may end up feeling it later on or not at all, but regardless, your friend
Right.
should be there for you. I'm sure you're getting your
Everyone
ducks in a
reacts in
row.
different ways, bro.
I'd reconsider this friendship if I were you. The audacity of your husband to have his mistress there and her delusion thinking he could argue with you about it. They can live in squalor together. OP said, yeah, I was actually very hurt by her
What?
not being indignant on my behalf. It stinks. I have always been on her side during all her breakups since we were teenagers. Damn her, really.
it stinks.
Someone also said, your friend sucks for caring more about the woman who chose to help hurt you than about you. OP said, I am having suspicions now about how her and her husband's relationship started, to be honest. He was married once before, but from what we understood at the time, he was divorced way before she met him. Now I'm not sure, or why would she be so empathetic to mistress?
Exactly. Please have an update.
Yeah.
The best
you're
friend is
so
his
right.
ex-wife.
No.
Amanda,
the
we on the
wife
same
used
wave.
to be a mistress.
No, the best friend.
Hey, this is messy.
No.
We're gonna figure this out.
No, sorry. The OP is saying that her friend, her friend's husband was married before, so she thinks her best friend might have been a mistress at one point.
Wait.
Amanda, you did not figure it out. Don't make that face like you finished each other's sandwiches, my boy. You did not figure. Amanda, stop.
Very messy, very weird.
Wow.
Update?
Update?
No update.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
But guys, we're moving on.
That's the messiest part. No update? What the quap? What the quippity quap, dude? All right, let's do this.
And Morgan Absher over at Two Hot Takes.
We love.
Show.
Love it. I don't know who that is.
Ex lied about having a child, and I'm being called heartless for not staying with him in his time of need.
Did he lie about being a dad or not being a dad?
Yeah.
What?
A 24-year-old woman,
What's happening?
Okay.
met my 26-year-old man, ex, last year, and we started dating in December. This was posted in May 10th. So they met and started dating in December. Before we started dating, I told him that I did not want kids ever. I don't want the responsibility of a child. My mom still hasn't accepted it, and I'm always told I'll change my mind, but I've never felt maternal. I've known since I was 16 that being a mom/parental figure was not for me. People always tell me I'll change my mind. He asked if I would date someone with a child, and I told him I would not date anyone with a child because that isn't what I wanted. He agreed and said he didn't want kids either. Things were great until about 2 weeks ago. I spent the night over at his house for the first time, and he seemed really fidgety with me being there. He kept going into a different room, calling someone. I asked if there was anything wrong, and he said no. I went to his kitchen to get a drink, and I saw a...
Sippy cup?
I went to his kitchen to get a drink, and I saw a
Capri Sun?
leveled up to dad mug, and it had a controller with a mini controller. I asked him if it was his, and he just broke down crying. I was genuinely so confused. He started blurting out that his ex-fiance got it for him when she found out she was pregnant. She had their baby in August of last year, but she passed away during childbirth. So the baby is almost a year old, but he liked me so much because I reminded him of her, and he really likes me and thinks I'd be a good mom because I'm a nurse, so I have some maternal instinct in my somewhere, which I don't understand how that translates. He says he was lonely and stressed out, that this was the first night in months that he hasn't had his kid with him. He always told me he had to be home from dates by 10 because of work. He gets up at like 6 a.m. I can't even describe how confused and weirded out I was. Not only that he hid that he had a child, but that he was really
Legitimately though, like 2 minutes before this entire spiel, she didn't even know you had a kid, bro. You can't. Now he's trying to guilt her into what? Like into a marriage? Into what? Like what the fuck is he trying to do right now? He's trying to save something. He really seems like a pathological liar. Plus, why did the breakup happen with the ex-fiance? That's some shit. Did he know that she was dying? So that okay, I'm going too deep. I'm going too deep. Sorry.
only with me because I reminded him of his fiance, and he wants a replacement for her. I told him I'm sorry about what he was going through.
Wait, replacement? Wait, what did I pause on?
And it must be hard to be thrown into being a single dad and losing his fiance, but I am not going to be a replacement for her. I told him he should probably seek therapy to deal with it because he is still grieving. He tried to go on saying this is why I'd be a good mom and tried to show me a picture of his son. I told him I had to go and we would talk soon. I took a day to myself and then asked him to meet up so we could talk, and he brought his son.
No.
I told him he was a really nice guy and he would make someone happy, but I couldn't be with him because I told him my stance on children. He lied about having a child, and I felt like he wanted me as a replacement.
He brought his son, bro. He's really trying to guilt her into it, bro. This guy, you dodged a bullet. You dodged a fucking bullet. Holy.
For his fiance. I told him he needed time to grieve and heal. He tried to beg me to rethink, but I ended it and left. We met through a mutual friend, and I guess he told her, and she said, how could I leave him in this time of need? And she picked me for him because I was similar to his fiance, and I would be a good mom if I just had the chance.
Knew?
And this was it, and how could I ever be a real woman if I don't have kids? We are no longer in contact, but sadly, I do have to work with her because that's how we met. I don't know why I told my mom this, knowing how she feels about me not having kids, but I thought she would be on my side or at least give me comfort. I was wrong. She said...
That's so sad. She's like looking in every direction to get comfort, and she's just getting fucking bulldozed on every fucking corner. Oh, that's sad. I feel bad for her.
The same thing pretty much, that he was vulnerable with me and I should have tried to make it work. And how could she have raised someone who lacked empathy? Damn.
This story is making me boil over. These people that are putting this on this woman
Tell them.
of like,
Yeah, this is
you're
great.
not a good woman, you're not a good person, how dare you give up on this possible experience? The fact is, she was very clear about what she wants.
Yeah.
Regardless of judgment of her, she's very clear, and he lied. It's so unfortunate that he lost his fiance. That is so heartbreaking.
Update. What if he never lost his fiance? Oh! Update. I met the fiance. Oh!
But
He blatantly lied. He said, oh, I don't even want kids. I don't even, like, he's fully lying to
no,
her.
he's deep in grief
They
right now.
tried to fully, like, horror movie trick her into this situation.
Or in his brain, he's like, I could take it back. I could rewind time.
I
could
think
make
he's
this
not
go
well
back.
right
He's
now.
not
I could
well.
fill this void
yeah.
quickly.
He's not well, and
yeah,
that's understandable. I feel bad for I feel bad for the whole situation.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's no situation where you can lie and manipulate someone. A bunch of comments here. Every single person in this story who isn't you is a manipulative piece of shit. You have no obligation to become this guy's bang nanny. What a set of balls on your mutual friend and this guy. And your mother needs a timeout. You don't lack empathy. What you have is good boundaries and a healthy self-respect. If your coworker causes you any grief at work, go right to your manager/HR. Someone else said, if anyone in your life questions you about this, the answer is that he lied. Lied about his whole life. Whether it's kids, job, family, whatever, he lied. That is not the foundation for a relationship. Your work friend is a real piece of work. Lastly, someone said, you did the right thing by ending the relationship. He is a liar and a user. Your friend, who is also a liar, can step up and be his partner if she thinks he is so needy. As for your mom, ignore her guilt trip. It was never your responsibility to give her grandchildren or be a mom to someone else's child.
Correct.
Your duty in life is to create the life you want for yourself and take care of yourself.
Okay,
Bars.
yes.
Yeah.
Who is
Great
this guy?
comments.
Loving
No,
the comments.
I think the whole you'll change your mind thing is so f***ed up.
I gasped when you said he brought the kid to the park.
Yeah.
Because that is so manipulative.
It's like, oh, once she sees the kid, it's really this like, such this messed up, outdated idea of like, oh, those instincts will kick in and you'll become a mother.
This one's gonna be a doozy. This one's gonna be a doozy right here.
People are gonna reconcile or they're gonna come back for more.
Yeah.
All right, I hear this is a doozy. Am I the asshole for asking my friends what flavor their wedding cake is? Seems harmless.
We're f***ed.
What possibly could happen here?
Everything.
What?
Because wedding is involved. Everything.
Food.
Food. Cake.
I, a 22-year-old woman, am in the wedding party of my friends we will call M, 25-year-old woman, and Ro, a 25-year-old man, who will be getting married in about 2 months. I have been really excited for the wedding since it'll be an opportunity for all the friends from college to get together for the first time in 2 years. Not to mention M and Ro are my best friends, or at least I thought they were.
Spikes the camera. Or at least, I thought they were.
We have a Discord for all the wedding stuff, and they have a channel about food. They've been really good about being open about the food they intend to have at the
What's about to
reception,
happen,
including
dude?
vegan/vegetarian/gluten-free options for everyone, and answering questions, so I didn't think there would be any contention if I asked a question.
Okay.
Anyway, about 4 days ago, I posted a message into the Discord asking, hey, what flavor is the cake gonna be? I wanna mentally prepare myself, LOL. I think looking back, my choice of extra words is what caused all of this, but I meant it in the sense that I have a long documented dislike of chocolate-flavored foods like cake or ice cream, so I added it in the event the cake was chocolate. I received a private
What the fuck, Angela? What is that face?
all of this, but I meant it in the sense that I have a long documented dislike of chocolate-flavored foods like cake or ice cream. So I added
Angela. Why are you going ARG mode, dude? Angela, just get out of here, dude.
it in the
Look at
event
her.
the cake was chocolate. I received a private message back that the cake would be chocolate and that if I had a problem with it, then I could shove it, because it was their wedding, not mine. And I felt really taken aback by this response. Never did I mention that I would have been upset, and I certainly wouldn't have put up a stink about it. It's exactly like M had said, it's their wedding. I explained as much and tried to apologize for any offending I did, but she got even more defensive and started basically blasting me for implying that she was offended, and I was just left overall very confused. I gave it 2 days before I tried to apologize again and smooth it over, figuring she may have just been having a bad day, but I got shut down again, telling me she didn't need my apology because nothing was wrong and I needed time to stop trying to make it seem like shit was wrong between us and to just drop it. I texted Ro to see if I could gauge what was going on since he and I have always had an open dialogue about things like this, but he basically just told me he couldn't talk to me right now, and I have to imagine it's because M told him not to. It's been 2 days since then, and I'm just really confused. This whole thing has made me want to drop out of the wedding party and honestly not go at all. I wish Ro would talk to me and M would be honest. I can't help but think maybe I just don't get how stressful planning a wedding is, and like maybe they've gotten pushback from other people on other things and somehow it's being taken out on me.
I need additional info so bad. This Angela's face is how my brain is feeling right now. I can't really visually show what I'm thinking, but I am trying to hold on to every word that Shane is saying, and I am confused beyond any type of, like, I don't even know what the fuck he's saying. And Angela's face depicts that, dude. What the fuck is going on?
Or is it really a big no-no to ask stuff like this? I don't know. This is the first wedding I have ever gone to, so am I the asshole?
The shove it is making me laugh.
Hey, so shove it!
So hard.
It's chocolate, so shove it.
It's making me laugh so hard.
Okay.
That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Can I
guess
say
so.
she might have had a million people go, I can't eat this,
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
vegan, I blah, blah, blah. And it was probably the last one.
Yep.
And that was the friend that she trusted the most to go, it's fucking chocolate, shove it.
And she's like, you know
I'm
what? Get
done.
off my ass.
Yeah, I'm done.
From everything I understand about weddings, and especially if it's
Maybe,
like, it's like 2 days or
Yeah, stress.
in about 2 months. You know, I know it's stressful. So
If
if
it's 2 days,
like,
holy
hey,
shit.
what flavor's the cake? So I can be prepared. It's gonna be chocolate, so shove it. I'd be like, you got it. Like, it's just like, okay, like.
Also, I think the couple sharing all the food ideas with their wedding party is a mistake.
Because you're giving them a seat at the table. When you give them a seat at the table, then they can ask
You the
questions.
Godfather?
They can ask questions. She was like, here's the food options. So then someone goes, okay, then what are the
What
dessert
happened to your
options?
voice?
Get off my fucking back.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
well, you opened up the door to an entire wedding party of food. Never do that.
Look,
These are the food options,
And
and
look-
you'll notice them when you're there.
There you go.
Here's the thing. I've talked shit about dry weddings and all sorts of stuff, and I'm like, if I get invited to a wedding, I'm not gonna try to say anything. I'm just like, I'm going, and it's your wedding. You get to decide everything.
Yeah, you just go.
Like, if I show up and it's like, hey, for dinner.
Listen. If you ask for someone's opinion, they will give you their opinion, right? So I'm assuming they didn't expect people to really do it like that and to like say as much as what they wanted to say. So what I'm thinking is that they're confused by why Sony, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that they're just really fed up with all the people that are trying to change all the, you know,
We're having cardboard.
That's what I'm
I'd be like, I
thinking.
guess we're having cardboard.
I bitch on the way home, but I'm not gonna bitch to the bride on a dinner.
Yeah, talk shit to your friends.
You go, yum, cardboard is delicious. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Also, I'm sorry. Cardboard is so
You guys are a
delicious.
beautiful couple.
Congratulations. The cardboard was beautiful. My
This
plus-
cardboard pairs well with this
It
Merlot.
was absolute congratulations. I hope you guys.
Why are we Mark Wahlberg right now?
Here's my question. Why? I agree. I agree with what the general consensus is, but I also am like, why does this guest have to know the flavor of the cake?
True.
True.
And I will say, I can
True.
understand.
You give a mouse a cookie.
I understand with the amount of pressure of
What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What?
saying like, hey, what flavor's the
Yeah,
cake so I
cookie.
can mentally prepare myself is like.
It's a little rude.
And also, and
Dude, Angela's faces are so fucking crazy. She looks like a pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean, dude. Look at this.
what flavor's the cake so I can mentally
Look
prepare
at her
myself
face.
is like.
Look at her.
It's a little rude.
Look what her turn. What happened, dude? Angela, where are you looking? Where are you going? Where is she?
And also, here's also a mistake, I think. Here's a
Oh,
mistake.
dude, I fucking love
Writing
her.
things out and typing it out and sending
Oh
it via
my
that can
God.
be read so many wrong ways.
Did
Like,
she say LOL after too?
yeah, she did.
Nightmare.
Yeah,
Nail in the coffin.
if I would have just, I would not be asking that question to the bride and groom over Discord. I would have asked the person, be like, hey, what flavors is the cake gonna be? You know?
And then she just goes, boom.
Yeah.
She flies back.
I don't
It's
know.
chocolate.
I think there's a lot of history here.
Wait, so there's more shit happening.
Oh, we're
There's
about to
an
have a
update.
million updates.
Oh my
Okay.
fucking
I can't
god.
wait.
The verdict
Yes,
though was
please.
asshole, which, you know, I will say like, I think because I saw that verdict, that's also making me a little biased. But
I don't think they're an asshole.
way
I
it's
think they're kinda
worded.
I don't think
stupid.
I think as of right now, to me, I'd be like, you're an asshole, but it's like, you know, maybe you're an asshole.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this
But
is fine.
that's
But I
like-
would also, I'm going,
Yeah.
their response is intense, but maybe because they're stressed out, maybe because of underlying
Yeah.
things.
I'd be like, that's Jack. He's an asshole. He makes everything about the cake.
Yeah,
You're
but I
like Mark
would.
Wahlberg right
But
over
her, I will say, her saying, I'm thinking about dropping out of the wedding party. I'd be like, you're making this about you.
Yeah, okay.
I do think sometimes, especially when they're dealing with the wedding,
is she
her
calling him
apologizing
Mark
so
Wahlberg?
much and like asking,
Making
is
it
like
worse.
she's making it about her, and it's like you need to, you're being selfish. in
Back
that way.
up. We told you to shove it.
Just walk away. Okay. First update
Oh my God, there's multiple pieces.
from username Roe. Apparently, yes, the Roe from the story.
Shove it
Shut
has
the
entered the chat.
Not shove it. That was the bride.
If I had a skateboard, I'd shove it.
Betrothed.
This is Roe, but she reached out to Roe, and Roe was like, "Hey, I can't talk right
I
now."
can't talk to you. I'm
Okay. He responds saying, "Hey Izzy, not surprised you didn't share the whole story. You
Oh.
never do. Just like last year's surprise party for M. TLDR, Izzy here spoiled the surprise and tried to claim my present was hers. I'm Ro, the
What
room to
the
be.
fuck?
I don't do Reddit, but my best man does and frequents this thread. He saw this post and it was so obvious it's you. This whole cake thing did happen, but it is not the whole story and did not go the way Izzy claims.
Okay.
First off, cake was not her only complaint. You refused to have a joint bachelor/bachelorette dinner because I have poor taste. You said my suit was tacky because I wanted white and not traditional black. You whined about the bridesmaids' dresses being purple because you wanted ivory. Any decision we've made, there's always a complaint. And M has done nothing but be patient and try and find common ground.
Oh,
She
God.
should not have to change her wedding choices for you. Second, we never told you to shove it. M only messaged you privately because she was tired of having to argue in the group chat. Everyone else is tired of your bullshit too, so we didn't want to bother them with it. It's a cake. Eat it or don't. Eat it or yeet it. You have hated me ever since I joined the friend group, and that's fine, but you will not ruin M's day because of your pettiness. If you care about her, then honor her decisions. Of course M is different, because she grew the up. All of us did except you. My God, you're 22. Stop acting like a spoiled teenager. Chocolate cake will not kill you. By the way, asshole, I'm 26, not 25. Pay attention. I wasn't angry about this until you decided to go on the internet for pity. It's pathetic and immature. For the record, M double-checked my response. She signed off on it. Get it together.
Shove
So
it.
we went from being like, you're kind of an asshole, to, oh, you're apparently an asshole.
Oh, she didn't tell the whole story.
She didn't tell
So,
any of the...
She's like, all I did was ask what the flavor of the cake was.
Yeah.
What a nightmare person if you're gonna go on the internet to a bunch of anonymous people and just tell a fake story just to feel
I was
good
gonna
about
say
yourself.
the comment when she said chocolate cake, she goes,
What if Ro is really the asshole and he's the one that's trying to protect? I need to calm down.
Okay, update from this lady.
Okay.
It's pathetic and immature to anonymously post asking for advice
I love when Shane gets into it, dude. That little neck tilt. Shane is in it, dog. Shane is this person, dude.
on Reddit, but you coming here starting shit and posting my real name isn't. Okay, Marcus. Since we're not hiding anymore, how does it feel to have your shit aired for real? Here's how I know M didn't sign off, because she never would have agreed to using my real name. You're just trying to get me upset at her too. She's my best friend, and I should have known you'd do this. You always try to manipulate us into being mad at each other. Case in point, when I had planned this really awesome dinner for just her and you had to plan her surprise party for the same day. I just wanted alone time with my best friend, but you couldn't wait one day for the party. M has known me far longer than you, and no
here we
offense,
go.
I'm sure I know her better than you do, but I've kept my mouth shut because I love her and just want her to be happy. I complain about everything, then how come I've never said anything about the hundreds of times you've made M cancel plans with me to go hang out with you? I just wanted my BFF to spend a little time with me. We're not allowed to have sleepovers anymore because it makes you uncomfy, or take a girls trip for the weekend because it's too expensive. Sorry you can't take care of her like I can. Some of us can afford rent. Clearly this was never about the cake and more so about you hating me. I was fine when you joined the friend group, but you clearly weren't fine with mine and M's relationship. You've been the same towards some of her other friends who I'm sure would agree. Get a life, Marcus. Stop trying to take mine.
oh my God.
Let's f***ing go, dude.
Let me tell you now,
Wait.
This
I don't know who the fuck to believe and whose side to be on, dude.
f***ing rocks.
this is so f***ing relatable.
Oh my
When
God.
best friends and a boy comes in,
Oh my
it
God.
gets
Literally,
scary.
sometimes the depths of hell
The depths
are
of hell.
when two best friends, when a protective best friend gets pushed aside for a boyfriend, shit comes out.
It's nasty.
Oh, I've
like,
seen some gross shit go down.
it's a worse breakup than a marriage.
100%. I think sometimes
I've experienced it.
Yes, no, I've seen some crazy shit.
I've experienced it, and it gets nasty.
When
The sleepover
girls-
part made me go,
What happens?
Oh, God.
What the fuck happens, bro?
Marcus responds to Izzy. The plan was for you to distract her while we set up the party by taking her to a movie, not going to the movies, then taking her to dinner and telling her of the party. We waited hours expecting y'all to be back. I have never once made M cancel. She always did that on her own, and not frequently at all. You have had plenty of time alone with her. Just because she spends time with me too doesn't mean I'm forcing her to. And yes, a trip to multiple countries across Europe is very much too expensive. We already live paycheck to
Yeah.
paycheck, which you know. I know money isn't a concern for you, but it very much is for us. Not all of us have apartments paid for by dad. Nobody else seems to think the same things about me, and if I'm wrong, I will gladly listen and change. But that requires communication directly, not anonymous Reddit posts. You may have known her longer, but you clearly don't know Em well. You fail to see how miserable your comments and attitude have made her these past few months. For her sake, knock it off.
Knock it off?
Shove it.
Oh, God.
Knock it off, shove it.
Yeah.
Get out of my life and
Knock it
shut
off.
up.
Look at his feet. Look at his feet. He's so excited. Look at him. Look at his little feet. Look at him.
Make it bounce, throw me a bounce pass to the chest, make it swish, put it in the dish. Got a bad bitch, it's Sunny with the big dick. That shit long, beating on his chest like calm.